Hi everyone. So sorry for the delays. We were having a very disturbing technical issue back here, but gladly we've been able to solve that. Welcome to today's session. My name is Eileen. I'll be your moderator for today, your trainer, sorry, for the day. Uh, my moderator for the day will be Leo Chola, who will be joining us at the comment section. So please feel free to interact with her there. I'm happy to see that you are patient enough to wait for us to begin. So here we are. As I said, my name is Aline, and I'll be training you on today's topic, which is making Google Business Profile work for you. So before we get started, I'll just like to find out who's in the room. So please head over to the comment section. Let me know who's watching, who's tuning in. You can give us your name and the name of your business, and then I'll just read out what I will be seeing there shortly, and then we will start our topic for the day. So I see Leah is already in there welcoming you guys to today's session. So let me know who's watching. I can see quite a number of people are in already. So let me know who's here with us today as we begin. And I'll be happy to interact with you right there. Let me see who is with us. Anybody, please type in your name and the name of your business. Let us know where you're joining us from. Uh, Myself and Leah are here in Nairobi. So let's find out from the rest of us where you're joining us from. I see Frederick from Buy Africa. Thank you, Frederick, for joining us. So where are you tuning in from? And every other person who's in the meeting today. Thank you, Frederick. You're saying you're joining us from Kisumu, Kenya. Good to have you, Frederick. I like doing this session because normally I discover that we have people from different parts of the country. So it's really nice to interact with all of you. I see Madge. Nice to see you, Madge. She's joining us from Limuru, at least that I know at the top of my head. Thank you for joining us, Madge. Let me see three, four more people, and then we can get started. Three, four more people. I know we are more than that, so I'm very patient. I will wait for us to do a brief introduction. So just go to the comment place, comment, and I'll be able to read you know, your name live. I see Lorna. Thank you, Lorna, for joining. Lorna is the founder of Tunga Tunga. Her offices are based in Kilimani, Nairobi. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so I'm waiting for two more people, and then we will be good to start. We'll be good to start. Two more people. Two more people. So, our topic for today will be revolving around Google My Business. I know some of you have this already for your businesses, but question is, do you know how to use it? So, today I'll be walking us through how to do that. I see Nishati Prime, Mr. Dan Ger. Yeah, that's his name. The first time I met Mr. Dan, I thought his name was Dan Gar, but it is actually Dan Ger. Dan is joining us from Kisumu. He's the founder of Nishati Prime. Good to have you here, Dan. Then I see Mr. Patrick. Patrick is here also. Thank you. So I think we've added the two more people. So without much ado, I'll just get right into our topic for today. And I'll be sharing my screen with you guys so that you can see what it is that I'll be talking about today. So today we're going to talk about Google My Business, and we have a few things to discuss even as we proceed. And I'll be sharing this document with you guys. This will be my guideline rather of what I will be sharing with you today. So I hope we can We can have a wonderful, you know, time just learning from what we are presenting today. So I hope you can all see very well. I realize that that is not full screen. So let me just try and get that on full screen so that you can see it properly. Perfect. So there it is. So uh, our agenda for today will be one, to discover Google My Business, to know really what it is about. And then we will show you how to get set up, which I believe most of you have probably already done. And then lastly, we can find out how you can optimize or create a more engaging profile for yourself and for your business, just so you can be able to get more interaction with it. So at this point, I'll just go over to one of the things that we offer here as part of our program. So we have a one-to-one mentoring program that we run. It's courtesy of Google. So if you would like to have a one-to-one mentorship, so what this means is you're able to get somebody to be on a call with you to talk to you about some of the topics that you'll be learning here on our training sessions. So somebody is able to work with you through some of the areas that maybe you might have a challenge with, or some of the areas that you feel you need, further clarification. It could be me, it could be someone else from our team. So if you would wish to sign up for the Google Mentorship Program, my moderator, Leo Chola, will be posting a link at the comment section. So feel free to go to it, have yourself signed in for that, and someone will be able to reach out to you from our team to help you with that as well. So feel free to sign up for that. Now we can get into our topic. So discover Google My Business. So I'll start by putting a disclaimer. Most of you guys probably know it as Google My Business, but right now it has rebranded and is now going by the name Google Business Profile. And I know that my document here does not read Google Business Profile, but we shall be updating this document very soon. And in the coming days and years, we will be calling it Google Business Profile, but from time to time, I'll use those words interchangeably just for us to understand and get a grip of what we're doing. So, first question here is, can you discover a pizza delivery near you? But for the purposes of the guys that I have here today, I will use a different example. So instead of pizza, I'd like to say or to ask, can you discover a Christmas shop? Let's say if maybe you're looking to buy decorations for your Christmas celebrations, can you discover a Christmas shop, or a gift shop somewhere near you? If you wanted to purchase something from a gift shop today, how would you go about it? The easiest way normally is you go on any search engine and you search for, you could say, gift shop near me or pizza shop near me, and you will get different results. So I'll just skip right to the next slide, which gives us a better example. So we can replace these words with something else. So you could be looking for maybe a vehicle repair, or you're looking for African dresses near you, or you're looking for computer accessories near you. So when you go to your search engine, or when you go to Google, many people call search engines Google. So when you go to Google, what you're looking for, you will say the item that you're looking for, and maybe near you it could be any description. So for example, one person might search um, food near me, takeaway food near me. Another person will search pizza delivery near me. Another person will serve local restaurant near me. It could be anything. And based on how well you have optimized your content, then you're able to, one, appear on that search engine, and someone is able to find you and purchase from you, or contact you for possible purchase. So how that is done, that in itself is a way for you to know how you can get yourself out there using Google My Business. So you find that one of the things that Google My Business brings to the table is accessibility to Google Maps. So, for example, today, if I was stuck on Mombasa Road and I needed, someone to help me with my car, then it could be at night and I'm stranded, and I have tried calling everybody I know, and maybe people are asleep. So if I search, I'm able to see where the next available shop or potential shop that could help me with my car is. And because, of the capability of Google Maps, I'm able to follow the map and it will lead me to that shop. And while at that shop, I'm able to get or purchase what it is I'm looking for in terms of service or product. So that's one of the functionalities or one of the characteristics that comes with Google My Business. A few statistics here that we can, get to know that will help you understand why Google My Business or Google Business Profile is important. So, one, we see that 87% of people or smartphone owners turn to search first in their moment of need. So every time, I'll use an example of this morning. So this morning, my mother is visiting me for a while, and this morning she got up very early to get some work done on her computer, and for some reason her computer wasn't working. And then she calls me and she's like, hey, my phone is not also working. And I went to see her phone was blank, and I was like, oh my goodness, what could this be? So the first thing I did was I took my phone and I went on Google and I said how to, factory reset a blank screen on a phone. And it gave me options. It was like, press stop volume up and power button, long press the two at the same time. And I did that, and guess what? My mother's phone is now working very well. So you see, other than taking that phone maybe to a fundi who would have charged me, 10,000 to fix something that I did myself. First of all, my first option was to go on Google and see what material is there for me to be able to make use of whatever resources I might have online, so that then at that point, if they tell me, oh, this is a problem that cannot be solved remotely, you need, maybe somebody to attend to it, then I'm able to do that. So that already tells you that that's a good thing, because if 87% of the people go to search first before they get any service or any product, then that gives you an advantage, so that you can position yourself well enough for them to always find you every time they're looking for products related to you. Then the second statistic is that 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. So that then I want to go to, let's say, Movenpick Hotel, and I'm not quite sure how to go. Instead of calling 50 people who will tell me turn left, turn right, climb a hill, go down the hill, and I still get lost, then the best option would be to use the Google Maps, which, we have a very nice lady in that Google Map. Functionality that tells you, turn left, turn right, take your next roundabout, things like that. So people are able to reach you, like at your shop, without having to call you 50 times for direction, because you are already available on the Google Maps functionality. Then 67% say that Google Maps is the preferred navigation app. I know some people might want to differ, because many times Google Maps has let you down, but in all fairness, I think it's the most accurate place, especially if the person who put in that listing did it correctly. So sometimes the reason that something like a Google Map might fail you is because, one, either the person who listed it wrongly, or two, some developments have happened over time. Like, for example, right now we have the highway from Mombasa Road to Westlands being built, right? So if somebody used to say they're at the Westlands roundabout, there's no longer an easier way to say where that can be found, where that location is, because maybe there are now three roundabouts. So which roundabout is it? So always make sure that every time you update, um, you know, uh, anything in your listing, you also make that. Sorry, if you update something for your business, you also update that on your listing, so that people move together with you, so that your business does not say you are in Kitengela and maybe you moved to Kilimani and now you're in Kilimani. So always make sure that that changes. But also, some of these things, you don't set up a business today on Google My Business and then next week you change location. That normally brings a bit of conflict, and most of the time you might get flagged for that, because a business is barely 6 months old and you're already changing location. So some of those things we will learn together as we go, but um, those are some of the reasons maybe a map could fail you. But in all factors considered, it's the preferred way. So now let's look at some of the benefits that come with you being on Google My Business. As already mentioned, we can say you can mark your location, so you can get an exclusive online presence that shows where your business is located. So that means, even right now, if you just do a Google search for your business, if you have maybe an extra device with you, you can try that even as I'm speaking. Just take your phone, search your business name, see if it gives you an exclusive location to your business. So that's one of the benefits that you could get. The number two, it can make your business discoverable. So that means, for example, if I go and search organic foods near me and you happen to be, I'm in Westlands right now. So if I search organic foods near me and maybe your business is located, let's say on Mudidi Road or on Raptor Road, because you are within that area and I am within that area, I'm able to find you easily because I searched for something near me. And you see, most of the time when somebody goes to search um, online, many times they don't have options. They are looking for something convenient. So if you offer that convenience, then you are making yourself, a potential go-to person. And the good thing about clients online is that when they come there once and they get good services, the next time they want something, they will remember you and they'll just give you a call or they walk into your shop. The number three is it gets you direction. It gets you directions so that people are able to find you. So let's say if I was walking in Westlands and then my shoe gets cut, right? And I cannot find, and it's those kinds of tears that maybe cannot be fixed by a local cobbler. So I decide, what, let me find myself a place where I can buy a new shoe. Or it's Friday night and you're just from the office and then one of your friends tells you, hey, come through for this celebration here and there or this evening party. And you are not dressed for a party and you're thinking, you really want to go for this party, but then you leave, in Kitengela. By the time you get to Kitengela and come back to Westlands for a party, the party is over. So you decide, what, let me get myself a dress, and you search, and then all of a sudden you have a business like Tunga Tunga, available somewhere for you to go and shop for a nice evening classy dress where you can get it, wear it, and go to your party. So that's one of the other benefits that comes with getting yourself listed on Google My Business. So uh, conducting nearby searches using maps, you can always find different businesses using maps. You can, just by by virtue of you being located on Google Maps, people are able to use that to their advantage. So they can search globally, they can discover, they can discover you from globally, they can search nearby, they can get directions to your shop, and they can also save that location for future reference. So different times you find that people would be looking for different things, and your shop could become a landmark where somebody says, use this, or your shop could become a stop point where people pass through every time they're purchasing something. And because of that, it gives you even critical mass that you can use to the advantage of your business. So on to the next thing, which is search and choose a business near me with Google Maps. So I'll give um, an example of this. So we have the ICS Outsourcing, the business support solution company. So this is how a Google business profile looks like. And some of the things that it has are: one, images; two, reviews from clients; three, the address, the contact, business hours, and website link, if any. So I know you might be sitting and thinking, oh, me, I don't have a website, then what will I put there? It's okay. These are things you can continue to build on as time goes by. So this is what a Google business profile looks like. So right now, again, if you have an extra device that you're using, search for your business. And if you see this, then you're listed on Google My Business. And that's an opportunity for us to make it better, to make it a better look and feel, to improve it, to optimize it, and make it work for you. Google Business Profile in description would be a tool. It's a free tool that allows you to manage how your business appears on a Google search. So, for example, if I was to search, let me look at the comments in here. Uh, if I was to search class measures limited by March, if I'm to search that business, what would I see? Allow me to stop sharing my screen now and give you that example so that okay. This may take a second. Let's see. New tab. So I'll share that with you. I hope you guys can see. So that's just my search engine and how it appears. So let's say I'm looking for class measures limited. So that's just something I've typed out right there. So first things first, we already can see she's already listed on Google Business Profile because of this right here. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah. So this right here at the right hand side of your screen is what a Google Business Profile looks like. So you can see she has a rating of 5 stars. She has 6 Google reviews. It already tells you she's located in Limuru. If I click on call, it already gives me an option to place that call on my mobile phone if I was using a phone. If I click on directions, it's able to give me the map that now I can follow and go and get directions for my for the client or for the business that I'm looking for. So let me just go back so that I can show you the other items I was talking about. So for example, it says that Marge's business closes at 4 p.m. So you see it already telling you that the business closes soon. She's open at 7:30 and she closes at 4 p.m. So it's telling me the next time she'll be available is 7:30 a.m. It gives me a brief description of what she does. Have a phone number there that I can call, and I can read reviews from other people. And at the top here, uh, we have her LinkedIn profile that has also popped up. So you can see there Madge Mutemi, and it tells you she's the founder of Class Measure Limited. So assuming she didn't have a Google business profile, all you could have seen was only this. So you see, this alone on its own might not be enough, especially if she didn't have a website. This alone might not be enough. But together with the website, you can see here we have a link to her website. When you scroll a bit more, you can see her Facebook page and things like that. So having this Google business profile can sort of help you dictate how you will look when people search for your business. So, for example, here she can always add more photos of the products that she offers and the services that she offers. She can add things like even video links where people can go and visit and see much more. So that's what Google My Business is intended to do for you and for your business. So I hope with that, sort of explanation, you're able to now fully understand what I mean when I say, Google Business Profile is aimed to, help you do 1 to 3. So I'll just go back. Allow me to just go back to my slide so that we can forge ahead. So I think we've already spoken about this, how to make most of your free business profile. One, to attract customers with a great business profile. Um, you give them more ways in which they can reach you and see how customers, connect with you. So you're able to see how, the good thing with Google Business Profile, it gives you this data or these reports, which is something I will look at. In the course of this training today. So I see we are 37 minutes in. So I'll just try and rush through this so that we can get to the practical bit of it. So it will give you data, it will give you reports. So you're able to know this month I got 500 visits to my business profile. 500 people clicked on my business profile, out of which 30 called me, and you can ascertain that you received 30 calls, and you were able to close maybe 10 deals out of the 30. So this is how you can make use of it, but I'll show you that practically as we move on. And then this is a few a few resources that you can use. So there's this tool called marketingkit dot with google.com. So my moderator Leah will share that link with you, where you can go and just see some of the materials that you can use to make your Google My Business profile more up to date, more customized, and more appealing for your users. So here is some of the things that Google Business Profile will help you do. It will help you stay competitive in the market by giving you the following niche. One, it will help you make informed marketing decisions because you're able to see what people are looking for. You're able to adjust how your profile looks like online, so that as people continue to search, because you find that there's some things that remain constant. For example, if let me look at the time, it is 3:40. It's 3:40, right? And I want to find out, let's say I needed to go to a certain office in town, and I want to find out what time that office closes. If that office is not listed on Google Business Profile, I might not be able to find out that information. But if they are, I simply Google that business, that name of the business, and say, this building or this office, what time do they close? And I'm able to find that information there. So with such information, you're able to see what people are looking for more and adjust or align your business to that. Then number two, you're able to learn from the successes and mistakes of others, because you're able to see what your competition is doing online, and you can align yourself so that you don't have to repeat the same mistakes they have made. But also those businesses that have been successful, you're able to emulate what they have done and make it unique for your business, and keep staying at the top of your game. The number three, it will help you understand what services to offer to customers. Many times you find that a business has a very good idea, someone has a very good idea, but it's not necessarily what the customers, are inclined to. It's probably along those lines, but it's not the it. So with the data from online, you're able to see what your customers are looking for. Then you can, customize your product or your service to fit what the customer is looking for. So for example, if I have a party to attend tonight and I leave the office at 5, I don't think I have time to go and sit in a salon for 10 hours to get my nails done. So if I am a business that deals with you know, nail things, I will, innovate or bring on board a quicker way to serve such group of customers. So there's the group of customers who are okay staying the evening and the night, staying there for 2 3 hours after work to get themselves pampered. But then there's this other group who is in a hurry and still needs to look nice. Then I provide a service or a product that best suits them. Then lastly, identify how to stand out from the crowd. I guess we've already sort of highlighted that. So, based on what you see from your competition, you're able to adjust yourself, and then discover industry trends and customer preferences, which I also know we have spoken about. So, at this point, I'd like to pause for any questions. Um, I'll go to the comment section and just see how many questions I might have over there. So, I can see a few more people joined us. I see Patrick. I think I mentioned Patrick. Then I see Liz Njenga. Thank you, Liz, for joining us. I see Go Foods. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me see. Oh, okay. I'm glad you got sorted with your audio and video. Brenda says she can't see anything. Okay, great. I see Leah has tried to help you out. Yeah, so I don't know if there are any questions up until this point. If there are none, I'll just continue. If you have any question or any comment, or if you feel you need a bit of more emphasis on anything I have mentioned, please feel free to put it on the comment section, and either myself or Leo Chola, my able moderator, will be able to help you. So Veronica is here. She's asking, how does Google My Business work for online businesses? So when you're getting listed on Google My Business, Veronica, most of the time, uh, especially for businesses that have locations, then they're able to, make the most out of it. But then you find that some businesses don't have an actual location, like they don't have a place where somebody can visit. So normally you just use the vicinity. So for example, if I operate in Nairobi, I just put Nairobi, and then there's usually the question there that asks, do you want people to come and, visit your shop? So you just say no because you don't have a physical shop. But you being listed there is not only for the location purposes, but also to showcase what your business offers. So what you can do with that, or what you can do with your Google business profile, is to highlight the services and the products that you offer. So optimizing it, adding the images, which I'll show you, in the next coming slides, adding images to help you, you know show what it is that you're offering as a business. So I'll do that just shortly, to show you how you can use your profile to, get people on board, or get people using your platform more by purchasing from there. So I'll show you that shortly, Veronica. So if you have an online business, that means you're not probably having people walking into your shop. So you just choose the vicinity. So if it's Nairobi, you say just Nairobi. If it's Kisumu, just Kisumu. But for those people who have Google business profile and have a location, you know that we normally even encourage you to say the floor or the door number, so that I say I'm on Rainbow Towers on Mudidi Road, sixth floor, door number 5, and things like that, so that somebody can come right into your shop and not, get lost along the way. So if there's more questions, please feel free to leave them on the chat. I'll answer them. So how do we get set up on Google Business Profile? So a few quick steps that I will go over very quickly. One, you create your Google Business Profile. Two, the profile gets verified. Three, you complete your profile. And number 4, populate your listing. So I'll go over it real quick. So some of you, I sent you guys a link where you guys could fill that in, and we were able to verify for you. So the second step, which is the verification step, us as Africa 118 and a Google business partner, we are able to do the verification on your behalf. So that makes the process very easy. So what normally happens is that you will fill in that link, you'll say what it is that you do, you choose your business name, directions, you can even say, I am near this place. Things like that are allowed, so that you can be very precise with your location. Then you choose the name. So for example, here we have Nina's Mini Market. So you're able to put the name of your business and the category of your business. So once you choose that, it will prompt you to ask, to fill in a few more questions. So it will ask you, do you want to add a location? So to answer your question, Veronica, if you do have a location, then you say yes. If you don't have a location, you say no. So you see, it works for both people, whether you are online or offline, it works for both of you. Then step 2, after you have submitted this information, the step 2 is verification. So at the verification stage, like for us, what normally happens is that somebody from our team will call you and ask you to verify, the information you've provided. They'll ask you, is this indeed the name of your business? Is this indeed, the phone number? Is this indeed the email? The reason for this is because sometimes people put typos and they don't realize it. So up until somebody asks you, then you're able to verify and, correct where it needs correcting, and then they will verify you. Once they verify you, so you don't need to do this, because for us, we already can do that for you internally. So this is another way, though, where you can get verified, but ours is easier. I'd like to believe ours is easier. Yeah. So you can check out if your business is verified, and then after that, you'll receive an email that tells you to claim the business. So after you've claimed the business, and for those of us who have, um, applied for the Google business profile, I can guarantee you that if you applied this morning, by now, you have already received an email to ask you to claim the business. So once you claim, now you can ensure that you complete the details in your profile. Some of these details are, the address, the opening hours, contact information, then add things like your video, your visual content, like the photos of your product and services, and your logo. So I want to show you how to do this. So allow me to stop sharing this screen and share another one. I hope we are together this far. So let me just open a profile that I already manage. Um, so what I'll be showing you is profiles or accounts for people. So don't worry about it. I've asked for consent from them to share. Some of them are members of this, platform, the Google Business Profile. Others are part of our Launchpad program. So um, I just want to show you what some of them we've been able to do. So in a few seconds, you guys should be seeing my slide. So the reason I'm sharing this is so that you can see. I don't know which one this is. Let me confirm. Okay. Okay, great. So we have some of the clients whose businesses I help manage for them, or I have access to their businesses. So, oops, sorry about that. I don't know whether you guys can still see my screen. Sorry, so that disappeared for a moment. Let me just share that again. Let's see. Let me share that again. I'll close this. Then I'll open it again. So I'll say Google Business Profile. Sorry about that, guys. The world of technology sometimes can be a lot. So it happens that way, and you forge ahead. You decide that you shall not allow it to win, and you shall be the one who will win. Yeah. So allow me to just input my details in here again so that I can share that screen. Okay, great. So we're good. Let me share that one more time. Okay, great. There we go. So, as you can see, these are businesses that I have access to. So, I'm able to see their activity. So, I just want to do a quick run up of what this entails, which will cover most of the slides that I have left. So I'll try and be quick, but also very precise in my explanations so that you can understand. So I want to pick a business here. So, for example, these are 5 businesses. So we have Blue World Professionals, who's based in Kitengela. We have Grotech Nurseries, who's based in Nakuru. We have My Baby and I, who is an online store, and you can see it just says Nairobi, Kenya. Then we have Mystic Indulgence, who's based at Karuri Court, Madaraka in Nairobi. Then we have Nuera Foods and Natural, who's at Langata area, Swaminarayan Street. So you see, the different examples of businesses. So this could be your business. So how you access this is you go to Google Business Profile Manager, and because you are the owner of the business, you should be able to see the business, your business. So when you click on your business, which one should I use? Let me use Mystique. So when you click on your business, this becomes what you see. I hope we are seeing the same thing. Yes, we are. So this becomes what you see. So this is basically the how do I call it? The back end of. So you see what I showed you initially? That was the front end. That's what people will see when they go to Google and search. But this is where you do the settings so that people can see what they see. So for example, we have home, we have post, we have info, insights, review, messages, photos, and products. So here you're able to control what it is that people see. So, for example, on this profile, as you can see, it looks very dull. It looks very, nothing much is going on. So, I chose this one specifically so that I can show you what a dull profile looks like, and then I'll show you what a nice active profile looks like. So, here you can, when you come here, you can add photos, you can create a post, you can create an ad, which is what I was saying the other day, that if you do not have a website, we can get you started on the advertisement from this platform as we create the website for you, because we know that the website may take a bit of time to create, but this one doesn't require 50 hours of work a day for you to be able to achieve. So when you look here, you're able to see what this person sells. You can see children's and adults shoes. So that's their specialty. That's what they sell. You can see the performance this month. They have received 116 views. So between first and today, which is 7 days in December, they have received 116 reviews, 99 searches, and 78 activity. And this already tells you it has increased with 66%, but in terms of the map usage, it has decreased by 64%. So this tells you not many people are very interested in coming to your shop. Maybe they just prefer delivery of whatever it is they have bought. So that's where you're able to get all this data from. So when you scroll down here, it tells me my business profile is 70% complete. So you ask yourself, where is the 30%? And it will give you prompts like, add a logo here. So if you do have a logo, you click there and you add the logo. If you do have an opportunity to create a post, you see the way you create a post on Facebook, that's the same way. So you can come here and say create post, and you can create it. And then we have you can also improve how your site appears by adding just more photos of your product. So, for example, on this side of the menu bar, we have the product section right here. So I can come and click there and see. So from that, you already see that I don't have so much on my products section. So this is an opportunity for growth where I can say get started, and I can come here and add my product. So I can say maybe, high heels, and then product name. I can say, let's say Mary Jane heels, and then the category here maybe will be heels. So I can always create as many categories as I want. So maybe the category here, create a new category. So the more I populate it, the more I will have categories there to pick from. So I could have heels, I could have flats, I could have brogues. So I'm able to pick that. And then the product category here, I can say shoes. And then the price, you can even put the price, so it can literally become even like an e-commerce site. So let's say those shoes are going for 1800, I can put there 1800, and then I can put a description and say, you know um, red Mary Jane heels, with strap and very comfortable, right? And then I put it like that. And then I can say if I want somebody to buy or to order. So because I want someone to buy or order, I can put one of these call to actions. So I can say order online, or I can say buy, right? So if I pick buy, it will give me uh, a link for the button, so I can put a link of where they can go and make the purchase, right? And they're able to purchase. So when I say save, when I click here save, then it will appear. And you see at the top here, I have the opportunity to add a photo. So you add the photo of that particular product. So when I say save, when I go back to my profile here on the products category, I will be able to see it. I'll show you I don't make changes on this because it's not my business. So I was just showing you an example of how to do it. Then you can also create a mini website from this. So you go at the bottom, so you see this side that has the home, post, info, insights. At the bottom we have website. So you click on that website, then it will give you a quick you know few. So you see, these were images she had put a very long time ago. So this tells you she needs to update that, right? So it says she's open 24 hours. You can call now. It already gives you a call to action, and the phone number is there. It gives you the location. Yes. So you see things like Strathmore University, they appear there so that you can see, where is this business near. So we have images of some of the shoes that she sells. We have very beautiful legs over there with, the heels that she sells. So you're able to see some of the products that she has. And then once you're happy with the kind of website that you've created, you can even change the color. Let me show you. So you see here on the themes, I can come here and pick any other theme. I can pick, let's say, cream soda, let's say. So if I pick that, you see, it changes how it appears. So you remember the first one was blue. This is now, a dash of orange. So you can change depending on even your colors as a business. So you're able to change and adjust that. You can add photos. You can edit, the text and say here instead of shoe store in Nairobi, you can add a summary and say we are, the best shoe store in Nairobi. And then here you can say maybe affordable quality shoes just for you, right? So this is, I'm just giving an example, but of course, if you want a detailed description, then you can always feel free to add that. Like this says you have, you know, sorry, I'm getting spelling wrong. This gives you a maximum of, a few characters. So you can always add that. And then once I'm happy with what I have said, I click here on the tick, and then it will reflect on the website. So for example, let's look for the words we've added so that we see where that went. So you see here, we are the best shoe store in Nairobi. That went there as a little header and then the description. So this header can just be short and precise, and then the description can be longer, and you can have it there. And you can have a gallery that has a display of all your images. So, yeah, so that's how you can make use of your Google business profile. So that those are just a few ways that you can do. Then maybe you feel like, hey, me, I'm a CEO, I have a lot to do, which I know sometimes is the challenge for most of you. If you have somebody internally who can help you update this Google business profile, or somebody that you can train and teach how to do this, that is even better. So maybe you're wondering, how will they access? Here is how they will access. Or maybe you were wondering at the beginning, how does Eileen have access to other people's businesses? This is what they did. You come here to users. Users is just after the website. You click on users, and then you see, it tells me there is myself, Aline, and the owner of the business right here is Carol Kosushi. So if we wanted to add someone else, we'll come here and you put their valid email address. Please note, don't put their business address. Don't put the .co.kes or the .coms. It has to be a Gmail address. So for example, can anyone give me their email address? Just to use as an example, Leo Chola, I don't know what your email address is. Leo is my colleague who's doing Leo is my colleague who is doing the moderating for us today. Let's see. Leah, I don't know if you can hear me. Please share with me your email address so that I can use it as an example over here. I think is it Leo Chola 17, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Just a moment for her to type that out and share. Okay. Leah Ochola 122. I was wrong. Look at that. Leah Ochola 122 at Gmail. Great. Thank you, Leah, for that. So I'll come here and then I'll say Leah Ochola 122 at gmail.com. So once I finish putting, you see it already, it should populate. Let me show you what I mean. It should populate how her profile normally looks like. Let's just give that a moment. I see where I have missed it. Ochola has an H over here. Yeah, there we go. So it should give you these two. So this is how you know that it's one of the ways that will help you know that this is her legit email address when it gives you this too. Because this is how her profile looks like. This is the photo she has. So it gives you this too. So that's how you know it's legit. So you click there, then I choose a role. She can either be an owner or a manager. So if you put owner, that means she can do everything that you can do in the business, including deleting things. So the best way is usually to make somebody a manager. So I'll click their manager and then I'll click invite. So when I send invite, what this does is it will send me an invite. It will send Leah as Leah an invite. Then Leah will be part of the people who can manage our page there. So you're able to go and see what Leah has done, you as the owner. If she's doing her work, then you should be able to see that work. You'll be able to see, oh, last time when I came, this photo was not there. Now I have come, she's added this photo, or she put this post, she did this and this and that. So Leah will receive an invite in her personal Gmail and she's able to accept. And once she accepts, she'll come on this list over here. So we'll have Aline, we'll have Carol, and we'll have Leah right there. So that's how you invite other people to come and help you manage your page. Then I've tried to go through as much as this as possible. So here you can already see Carol doesn't have reviews on her business, but you can ask people to review your business. When somebody visits your shop, you can tell them, please leave a review. I'm sure most of you have been on Ubers or Bolt, and you've seen how, at the end of the ride, the driver will be like, please give me a 5-star or give me a 4-star or something like that. So when you review them, it improves their metrics even when they get the job. So that if I have a driver, if there are, let's say, 10 available drivers, and out of the 10, driver X has better reviews, then the order in which the priority will be that he will get the first job. So it's the same with Google. If people review you and there are 10 businesses that sell shoes, then based on your reviews and the interactions people have done on your platform, you sort of like become first priority. So you'll find that you'll rank higher than maybe someone else who does not have good reviews. So that is how you can optimize your business profile. I see Frederick saying that he's been stuck on verification for a while now. Frederick, I think we did discuss this. You did not sign up with us, so most of the things that we needed to do, for example, you sent us an invite just the other day, and I gave you feedback today about some of the things you need to change. So you can start by changing those, and then I will assist you further after those changes have been made. Yeah, so some of the things are like, don't use capital letters in your profile. Just use first letter capital and the next proper sentence case, and then don't put the name of your business and the description of your business together. You have to separate that. Then don't change your location, or the things that you shouldn't touch when you set up a business profile: the name of your business, the location, and the category. Avoid changing that, because once you change, what Google does is that you look like you're a fraudster, because those cases have been there. So that I come and set up a business today, then I discover, no, this is not the best way to fraudster people, then I change. So when the constant changing makes you look like a fraudster, so avoid doing that. If maybe you've changed a location or you've added a location, uh, now that you're in this program, feel free to contact us so that we can advise you on the best way forward. So I believe those are some of the most important things that I needed to have shared with us today. Of course, there'll be more. There'll be more. We still have another session on Thursday where my colleague Dickens will be going even deeper with some of these things. And even myself, if you feel like there were things you needed more clarification on, please feel free. So at this point, I'd like to pause to see if there are more questions. Leah Ochola is doing fantastic on the comment section. Thank you very much, Leah, for helping us moderate our session today. So I don't know if there are any further questions, guys. I believe I've shared quite a bit. So I'd like to hear from you guys. Do you have a question? Are you looking at your Google business profile and thinking, oh, well, I have some work to do. I'm not sure where to start. So that's why we are here. That's why we're here to help you. So if you're not certain how to go about it, feel free to reach to me or any digital marketing specialist that is working with you, and they'll be able to help. And then also, please remember to fill in our attendance form that Leah has shared in the comment section. I'll also share with this that form with you after this. Maybe you're using the same device and you're not able to multitask, so that's okay. But I'll send that link for you to fill it in after we are done. But in the meantime, I don't know if there are any questions, guys. This is your chance to ask all the questions that you have, and I'll be able to help you with them. So remember that we also have the mentorship program by Google. Please sign up for it. You'll be able to benefit from it. It's free, remember. You don't have to pay a thing. So sign up for it as far as you can, and or as much as you can. So what are the next steps, after we have learned what we have learned? What are the next steps? So you will need to get these resources. You can learn more about what we have discussed today. Leochola will share with you. Sorry, will share with you the link to our resource center, which is learndigital.withgoogle.com, our digital skills slash courses. So you're able to go there and you can also learn more. Then, if you would like to get certification for this particular session, uh, Leo Chola will also share with you a link for our certificate. So please sign up on that link. If you do not sign up, I will not be able to know who attended and who did not, because right here I can see we are slightly above 15. So if you would like to, be part of the certification process, then be sure to sign up on that. Leah will share with you that link as well. So you can also find us on social media. Facebook, we are at Digital Skills for Africa. On Twitter, we are at Digital Skills AF. Instagram, Digital Skills AF. So you can follow us there. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that every time we have sessions, you can get notified. And when you have time, you can also join us. So that's it from my end. Thank you very much for joining us today. Um, I don't know if there's any question. I'm just looking at that. Okay, so if there are no further questions, I think that will be it from me today. Thank you so much for joining us again. Apologies for the late start earlier. We will do our best not to have that repeat itself again. But we are glad that you could join us. We are glad that we were able to host you in today's session. My moderator, Leo Chola, and I truly appreciate your presence here. So if you have any further questions, any further inquiries, please feel free to reach us. We will be here to help and support you. If you need more training on the topic that we have done, we will always be carrying them out. So also feel free to join us, and we will be able to support and help you more. So thank you again for joining us. Do have yourselves a good evening.